Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about a new digital input element. I mean this element, this is a touch sensor. The electronic name is ttp223b, and this is a digital sensor. So if you remember, digital sensors only provide two kind of values: yes or not, 1 or 0, pressed or not pressed. So if you check this sensor, you might be able to see. Allow me to change the focus. So that's it. Yes, I guess that's it. So if you see, we have three connection elements. Okay, I lost focus again. And that's it. I got signal, the signal connector, that is the port for my digital signal, 1 or 0. I got VCC, that is the positive connection of my power, and you got GND, that is the negative connection. This element works on 5 volts, so in this center connection you need to provide 5 volts. In this connection you got GND or 0 volts, and you have the signal connection. This signal connection produces also a digital signal from 0 volts to 5 volts. So this works exactly the same as a push button. Let me change the focus again. I guess that's the best way. So uh, this touch sensor works like a push button. When you press the button, you get a 1 digital value, and if you don't press the button, you have a 0 digital value. So in this case, this is like a push button, but this is not mechanic, sorry. This is a touching sensor. It's like the screen on your cell phone. You don't need to press, you only need to tap. Your finger has the magic. Actually, this element it's a capacitive sensor. My finger it's somehow isolation element. So if you touch this, you change the capacitive element or the capacitive value in the sensor, and then you have a digital value. But don't worry if you don't understand this concept. The only thing I want you to understand is that if you touch this, you got one digital value, and if you don't touch it, you got 0 digital value. So to check this, I'm going to use the easiest circuit for digital inputs. I got a digital input to port number 0 of my Arduino, the yellow connection, and if I press the button, my digital output connected to port 1, that is the green connection, it's going to turn on my LED. So first of all, I'm going to make this work. So if I press the button, I got one digital output. If I don't, I got a 0 digital output. Now check. I provided power connection from this. Remember, negative, it's the this connection, and it's the brown one. The center is positive, that is the green one, and my signal is provided by this yellow connection. So I'm just going to change the digital input from my button to my touching sensor. And if you check, I don't need to use the resistance in order to ensure a 0 value, because this has all the electronic in here, and then you don't need to provide this resistance. You are going to get 0 or 1, only that. I got all the electronics in this part of the sensor, so this is easier for us. I just need to provide power, and then I got my signal, and look, if I touch it, it turns on. If I don't, it doesn't, and it works on both sides. You see, it's the same. This circle side or this silver side, it's exactly the same. So this works like a button. It's not a big deal. The only difference is that this is not mechanic like this, and of course the way this works, it's a little bit different, but at the end it's a digital input, 0 or 1, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and see you in the next time.